Hi, if you're preparing for English speaking and writing tests, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to show you my response to TOEFL IBT Writing for Academic Discussion task. Hi, my name is Suguru and I have got a perfect score in TOEFL IBT writing. If I can do that, so can you. Now let's do it. Okay, here is my writing response, and you're looking at the first half of my response. I wrote this in less than 10 minutes, so there might be some spelling mistakes. Okay, let's go. What student A says and what student B says are both correct and realistic. So let me put forth a suggestion that will solve both the problems student A and B brought up. As student A says, it is true that the demand for land in order to build multi-story apartments is greater than ever. People keep pouring into the city centers in search of better employment opportunities as well as entertainments such as theaters. So I think student A's suggestion will be great, but there will also be the problem that student B is concerned about. So before anything, let's correct the spelling mistake. Entertainment, sorry about that. And content-wise, the first thing I do in my response is respond to student A's and student B's opinions. So you have to do that in your post. And also, I want you to pay attention to the detail that I'm providing here. In terms of the number of people increasing in cities, I said they are in search of better employment opportunities and entertainment such as theaters. So this information is something that student A did not talk about. In other words, I am exploring more in depth why those people are coming into city centers. So that's a good thing to do in a writing test. So always remember, the more detail, the better. Okay, next paragraph. Why don't then the government officials make it a legal requirement for every landowner to let the city office know whenever they will leave their house for a long time? In other words, if they're gonna live overseas and will not come back for, say, 3 years, they will have to register with the city office. Should they fail to do so, and when they come back and find their house gone, it'll be their fault, not anyone else's. So let's learn some vocabulary and grammar. Say. Do you know what this means in this case? Say. Say means, for example. So I said they will not come back for, say, 3 years. It means they will not come back for example, 3 years. Some people might say that this say is too conversational to use in academic writing. But TOEFL IBT Writing for Academic Discussion task, it's supposed to be an online post instead of a research paper. So I think it's okay, it's acceptable to use say in your TOEFL writing test. Okay, finally, grammar. Should they fail to do so? Can you understand what this means? Should they fail to do so? Should someone do something means if someone does something. So should they fail to do so means if they fail to do so. You can use this sentence structure when you are assuming something that is unlikely to happen but could happen. So for example, should you lose your key, give me a call immediately. Okay, this writing contains 186 words, so that's way over the minimum word count requirement. So that's a good amount. I did a good job here. Alright, I hope you found this video useful. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and most importantly, let me wish you good luck on your test.